Hi guys, thanks for finding my channel and watching this video today. As the title suggests, this is my 5-minute review on the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Care Full Coverage Longwear Concealer Palette. That's what it's called. Okay, so basically you have this little compact. It retails here in the UK for £12.99 and you can get it at most supermarkets and chemists and drugstores here in the UK, i.e. Boots and Superdrug. Yeah, nice bit of black plastic packaging, nice hinged lid, which I've just stuck my finger in one of the colours. But anyway, yes, it's nice. It's secure. It's got a nice clasp to it, so it doesn't just fling open if you were to chuck it in your handbag or if you're going on a holiday. I think it would travel well because of its secure packaging, and it's hinged nicely, so the lid's not flappy. Wherever you stop it, that's where it stays, so I like that. So basically you have your 5 shades. At this end you've got your green, you've got your lilac, and you have your 3 shades of concealer. And if you're me, you've got concealer all over your fingernail now, because I've just jabbed this middle colour. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the product. I'm going to turn it up this way because that's how I look at it when I am applying it in the morning. The green is always at this end. So basically, the green is recommended for redness on your face or just to help hide any blemishes. Now, this is where I was uncertain if it would work, but bear with me. The lilac shade, this one here, is recommended for coverage of dark circles and any veinage, if you have any sort of more of the purplier shades going on, which I always thought the purple in a concealer kind of colour correcting palette was more to illuminate, so to put on dull skin. So I never really used the purple too much. And what I used to put on under my under eye area to help with my dark circles would be more of a yellow or peach tone. So I was interested to try that lilac-y purple shade out under my eyes. And then you've got your 3 concealer shades basically. That's the darkest one, then there's a mid, and then what they would say was light concealer shade. Now, I like it. It works for me in that the light is perfect for concealing. I wouldn't necessarily use it under my eyes because I like to use a tiny bit lighter under my eyes, but around the nose and on any pigmentation, any discoloration, that works nicely. The other 2 shades are probably a tiny bit dark for me, so this palette would work for medium tones mainly. I think a medium toned skin person would get more from this palette. I think it's, bearing that in mind, it's a shame that L'Oreal Paris haven't brought out 3 palettes, as in one for light, medium and dark skin, because obviously the concealing shades here, you can see they're no way dark enough if you've got really dark skin. But I can work with it. I can make it do good things for my skin, and I do on the whole actually really like it. All the shades are blendable, they're very creamy, but that sometimes makes me think they're going to sit in my fine lines and it's going to be a bit cakey. By the time it sort of blends into the moisturiser, it's going to settle, and the more I build up, it's going to go cakey, which it doesn't, but you do need a light hand. Don't slather loads on. It's fine if you're blending it well, but little goes a long way, shall we say. So the green shade I would pop around the edges of my nose here, where, you know, there is some red discoloration over the years, and I just put a really light amount, so it comes out very pigmented, very green, but you don't want too much, because I used to use one of the Barry M, I think it was from Barry M, or was it from Collection, I can't remember now. I have it over there, and it's one of the, like the concealer ones that are in the sort of the wand, so you take it out, and I used to put that around my nose area, but it used to be so green, and by the time I blended it out, it used to wash out all the colour from my face, and I don't know, it was too green. But this is nice because you don't have to put too much on, if you see what I mean. I put it on with a little brush, like basically an eyeshadow brush that I now use for this palette, and I just put it on a tiny amount, and it just blends out so you almost lose the greenness of it when you're blending it out. It's really light, which then acts nicely when you put your concealer on top. It does definitely take the redness down. And I occasionally just dot that on my cheeks if I have any slight sort of vein area or any red areas. Then I wanted to try, like I said, the lilac shade under my eyes. And again, I just went in with a light hand using the same eyeshadow brush that I used for the green. And then I put my concealer on top. I don't tend to use this concealer under my eyes. I have used this one on top of the green around my nose and in various other places, but I'm a bit paranoid with my eye area, as in products settling into my fine lines. As we get older, we have this problem, ladies, as you know, so you have to find the right concealer for your under eye area that doesn't settle in the fine lines. So I tend to use other products as a concealer around my eye area. But it all sits so well on top of the lilac. And although, yes, you can still see my dark circles, which is part of my face, I think if I really blank them out, I don't know how I would ever do that. I don't know what product I would have to use to take that slight under eye dark area away. I think my face would look completely different, and I'm so used to just, even with concealer and foundation and whatever else you use, I can still see it under my eyes. Obviously it's much improved, but it's part of me. When I look in the mirror, I see that. I don't know that it's necessarily all I see, but it's part of my face, and it doesn't blank out everything, which is what I'm trying to say. The green definitely helps with the red. I do quite like having that disappear, but the under eye area definitely helps using the lilac and then a concealer, but it doesn't disappear and make those dark circles totally invisible. But that's fine with me, okay? So that's not a problem, which is why I really do like this product. I use it every day now, and I'm so glad I purchased it. So yeah, what more can I say? I'm going to definitely give this a thumbs up and would recommend you giving it a go. Obviously, I've read some reviews on the Boots website regarding it, and a lot of people with dry skin are actually struggling a little bit with it. They're just saying it's not very blendable. I have normal, maybe a tiny bit combination skin, so I didn't have a problem with that at all. I found the blendability really good. So maybe if you've got dry skin, you might want to experiment a little bit with that. But for normal to combination, maybe combination to oily, you'd be all right. So that's my little roundup of what I think of the L'Oreal Paris Total Cover, Infallible Total Cover concealer palette. I'm basically enjoying it and will continue to use it. I don't know, I will just throw in at the end of this video, I don't know, about the $12.99. Considering I'm only using 3 out of the 5, $12.99? Don't know. Maybe if they did actually create those 3 palettes, light, medium and dark, then I'd get more out of it, and that might make it more justifiable for the pound for pound. But on the whole, I'm enjoying it, and I am definitely enjoying the green and the lilac more. Okay, anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. Click the subscribe button down below if you did, because then I'll see you next time, won't I? Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!